So, rather than talk about the teaser for Terrifier 3, well, actually, no, that's a lie. I am going to talk about the teaser for Terrifier 3. Just kind of go through some scenes. There wasn't really a lot for me to talk about in the teaser. Like, there wasn't really a lot for me to really discuss or really talk about in any of the scenes. It honestly really was just more of, here it is. I don't think we'll get a full trailer till like maybe I always look at my calendar. I'd say, I don't know why I do that. I know what next month is. I'd say next month, maybe September, we'd get a full trailer. But it's nice to know that we got a teaser for a movie that I'm very excited for. And it's for a franchise it took me a while to warm up to. Excuse me. Yeah, it took me a while to really warm up to the Terrifier franchise as a whole. Excuse me. As a whole. So, yeah. Now, most of you guys would know that Terrifier 1, I don't think I ever talked about it, but I think I did. This is so professional on this channel. But for those who don't know, I was not the biggest fan of Terrifier 1. I still think of the two films it's weak, but it did have some solid kills. And I do understand why Damien Leone made the movie he did for Terrifier 1. You know, lack of budget, not really having enough. It's more of a showcase of who Art is, what he can do, and not really much else to it. It really felt like this big, mean-spirited movie to me. And then Terrifier 2 rolled out, and we get a showcase of, not only, great kills and, a much better story. I think it does have a longer runtime, but I will say that the film is a much more coherent story. And also, I was really trying to deny, Art the Clown is really the next big horror icon. Really? Art the Clown? Him? As just this dude. And then you get to the second film, and it really just kind of gives him more, it really does solidify the idea of having Art the Clown as a horror icon, because it really showcases more of his personality, more of what his kills are capable of, especially that one kill. Holy shit. It also, I always talk about this, is, there was a lot of talk of, when In a Violent Nature, which I did do a review on Patreon, where they're it's the yoga kill. I'm not going to go into full detail, but the yoga kill was worse than the bedroom kill in Terrifier 2, and I was like, I'll hold you to it. It was not. It's a gory kill, and I really like the practical effects to the yoga kill, but when you compare it to Terrifier 2's bedroom kill, there's no comparison. The Terrifier 2 death is a lot more gorier. And you could say, Damien Leone, thanks to the pandemic, he did get, more funding and more time to write and script that out. And that did help. But comparing the two, really, it's like apples and oranges to me. So Terrifier 3 is a movie that's going to be set during Christmas, and it's always nice to have a Christmas horror movie. And when you have Art the Clown at Christmas, this movie, I've heard so many things, and unlike with In a Violent Nature, where it's alright, you gotta really have some big talk to say that, I actually at this point believe things when Damien Leone said David Howard Thornton had to David Howard Thornton, the guy who plays Art the Clown, almost threw up on set with one kill. I was like, I believe that now after seeing the carnage you've created in your Twisted Little Mind, Leone, with the others. So I would honestly believe that a lot of this film is just gonna be just red, so much red and fake blood. I would not be shocked if I keep trying to say Leon, David Howard Thornton and the rest of the cast had to be take extensive showers from all the fake blood and viscera that you put them through. I'm not saying Damien Leone's a bad guy. I'm far from it. I'm just saying this guy knows how to make a gory film. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. I am I've been this is a horror movie I've been very excited for. I really hope it I know it's going to be exclusively in theaters, but hopefully it won't get a limited theater release. That's what kept me from watching Terrifier 2. And now, although to be fair, it wasn't like I was actively looking for Terrifier 2, because I was just like, Terrifier 1 just feels mean-spirited, and it just feels like just carnage, like it just feels like no story. And hearing like the background for it, and then seeing Terrifier 2 is like, now seeing Terrifier 2, I can see what this director wants to do, and see what he wants to do with the character and the franchise. And it does make me warm up to art being more seen more as a horror icon. So I will actually this time around be more actively looking to see Terrifier 3 in theaters. Although I don't know, I have heard like true stories of like people vomiting in the theater watching Terrifier 2. So maybe I'll just skip risk being hit in the spew zone and just watch it at home or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the scent of vomit popcorn in my theater. I don't know about you guys, but who knows? Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of that teaser for Terrifier 3? Are you guys excited for Terrifier 3? I think this is the first time I've talked about now that I think about it, I think this is the first time I've talked about Terrifier outside of small little videos, but this is a video I've fully committed to talking about Terrifier about as a whole. So this movie's going to be awesome. It's going to be so sick, figuratively and literally. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of it? Are you guys going to go see it? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.